what can we expect from this unique installment?
Something different.
Yeah.
You know, we've been covered in dirt for 27 episodes now, and for the first time we're not really covered in dirt. So that's something worth watching, I think. It was worth showing up at work just for that. It's just a total break from our traditional structure. It's hard to reveal too much without revealing anything, but it's in a rich sci-fi tradition of having that one episode that's different from every other episode, and in that sense I think it's worth watching just for that.
I'll watch it.
Please do.
Can you talk in a broader sense maybe about like Ben's evolution? I mean, he was taken of course by the aliens,
a lot has
and
changed.
a lot has changed for him. Now he seems like pretty sure of himself. He's got a pretty important role with the second mass. Where are things going, and just how can you kind of grade where he's come from?
Sure, you know, season 1 he was the civilian. He was rescued. There were early signs that he was dealing with problems, to put it lightly. Season 2 was all about dealing with problems. It was angst and conflict and black clothing and all the usual teenage, you know, the world doesn't understand me stuff. And then over the course of season 2, he's dealt with that to an extent, and in between seasons 2 and 3, he's no longer the only one with these abilities or this circumstance, so he doesn't feel as ostracized, he doesn't feel as alone, he's more well-adjusted, like you said. So it's actually an inverse of season 2 in that it's his older brother and younger brother who are all over the place now, and Ben's the steady one.
Kind of like a father figure to Matt as well.
Yeah, exactly. So there's been this really interesting evolution, civilian, angsty fighter, and then kind of steady fighter. So there's been a real arc. It's been quite fun to play.
And some romance, kind of, right? Or hints at a romance?
Some romance. Yes, there's, like I said, there's these new characters, or specifically one character, who are also de-harnessed, also have superpowers. We're like the special ops of the second mass. And this girl who's become a good friend of mine in between seasons, Denny, we're getting close, I'll say that. And she understands me and I understand her, and she's been a big help in that stabilizing process that we've talked about. And it kind of comes to a head in this episode a couple weeks ago where we talk about we have the option to get our spikes removed or not removed, you know, to be or not to be. And the options are either be normal and lose your superpowers, or keep your superpowers and possibly die young. So it was a real dilemma, and I had someone to go through it with. So she was there for that.
Yeah. I'm guessing you can't say too much, but final question, anything about the finale that you can tease now that you guys have a new season, of course, coming out next year?
Thankfully we have a new season because there's a lot of cliffhangers and stuff left open, so I can say that. Moon, Anne, who was missing, she was captured and whisked
Missing
away.
now too.
Yeah, she was whisked away so she could have her real life baby.
Fair enough.
She comes back, so I can say that. And the society that we've sort of built around ourselves, this Charleston utopia that was always a bit too good to be true, kind of begins to crumble.